There are many types of hay. There is orchard alfalfa hay, there's alfalfa hay, and there's Timothy hay we feed the horses. Alfalfa hay has a high sugar content, so CT really likes this hay. Timothy hay is a more grassy hay, and it's for those who can have that kind of high sugar. As shown here, this is a flake of hay, and they range about 2 to 3 pounds, and we're going to give it to CT right now. Horses need the hay so they can trim their teeth on, because their teeth grows constantly every day, so the hay helps reduce that growth.
Now we are going to fill the water buckets.
Buckets must be filled constantly because horses can drink about 20 gallons per day, and especially if it's hot. Water buckets must be dumped and scrubbed daily.
The following brushes to groom a horse include the rubber curry, the stiff brush, the soft brush, a hoof pick, as well as a hairbrush. To start off, we're going to use the rubber curry, and we're going to go in a circular motion all over the body of the horse to loosen up hair and dirt that has been building up since your last grooming. Next, the stiff brush is used to follow the grain of the horse and take off any dirt and hair that you previously loosened up with the rubber curry. Follow through with your hand as to make sure everything is off. Next, the soft brush is used as a finishing touch to smooth out the fur and make sure that they are pretty and ready to be presented. Next, we use the hoof pick to go ahead and scrape out any dirt or muck in the horse's hoof that may be causing him discomfort. We follow the groove of the frog, flicking in an outward motion. So last but most certainly not least, the hairbrush is used to groom the mane and tail, starting at the ends and going through just like you would your own hair. Be sure to be gentle and not pull their mane out.
To start off on our tacking, we have to have a few supplies. We have our saddle pad, which serves as a cushion between the horse and the saddle. And next, we have our Western saddle, which is primarily used in most disciplines. To start by tacking up the horse, we put on the saddle pad, making sure that it is centered on his back. Next, we go and get our saddle. Starting by swinging behind you, you use the momentum to get it up on his back and adjust to necessary comfort. To begin cinching, we flip the cinch to the other side and put the stirrup over the saddle horn to have easier access to the latigo. Once it's pulled down, we reach underneath, making sure that we're watching his feet at all times, and begin to rig up the saddle. Making sure we go through the loop as many times as we can while making it still comfortable for the horse. Pull until snug and then we can adjust right before we get on. And here we are about to go ride. You'll notice that I have my helmet on because safety is very important. To begin mounting, you put your left foot in the stirrup, take a couple hops, and swing yourself over. To adjust, you tap him to walk forward, and you have to make sure that when you're riding, that turning is very necessary to make them soft and supple when riding. You'll notice when I bump him up to a faster speed that he doesn't move like your normal horse would be. CT is a gaited horse, seeing as their legs move in a different pattern than your traditional horse would. Once again, making sure to have the turning to keep him nice and supple for us. Once we bring him to a stop, we have our legs out and we shut ourselves down to have him stop. For untacking, we once again put the stirrup on top of the horn, loosen our latigo, and start undoing it. Once undone, we have to wind it back up as to it's not hanging down so we won't step on it. Put our stirrup down and go to the other side to put our cinch back over the saddle. Once done with that, we take off everything and put it away.